Hello everyone! So it turns out Techtonica is a bit more involved than I thought, and also a lot more complicated. I constructed a few machines here, and mainly what it does is create these, the excavator bits Mark III, as well as bio bricks, which is more efficient than just using the plain old plant matter. And that uses up quite a lot of machinery, as there is more back there as well as back there. I also created a lot of the cores. It seems like it's filling up quite nicely. Then of course there's a ton more back here. What I want to be doing today, however, is I would like to explore the new production terminal and also work our way towards Excalibur on level 7. It seems like we have something to do here, as you can see by the exclamation mark. However, all tier 1 drill bits don't seem to want to break for the next layer, hence why I started auto-crafting the Mark IIIs. Now I could have probably placed these in a better location and had them automatically go into the elevator. And I might do that later, but I just didn't want to get too far ahead without you guys. So for now, I'm just gonna slap them manually in this chest here, and the elevator will just keep going. This one does 50 meters at a time, so we should be there in like no time. And hopefully we can use them for quite a bit, because it's one tier above the Mark II. I imagine we can break through a couple layers, then Mark II is getting no use anymore, and then we can just keep going with the Mark IIIs. If we go to level 5 real quick as well, I also completely removed the entire facility that was once here. As well as if we go down here, I found another one of these locations. This one doesn't seem to be too expensive to open up. A couple cooling systems, which we auto-create for the drill bits anyway. As well as some Atlantium ore, which can also be found on level 5. So if we go even farther down the hole, there is some Atlantium right here. It is very annoyingly deep underground. However, since I dug these stairs, that's just gotta be alright. So let's see. Let's fuel this up. Does it work? It doesn't. I'm guessing this needs a tier 2 then, doesn't it? I also unlocked a lot of this stuff. I'm guessing maybe mining charges would be the way to kickstart this. Because we don't have access to tier 2 drills yet. And if I believe this, what it says, you see aid research at the bottom of this next to the screen. I imagine that means that it's found there. So we wouldn't have access to this for a little while. I did create a couple mining charges so we could check. So if I just place this on there.
Yes. Material density exceeds mining charge parameters. Advanced mining drill required.
Okay.
You can blow up the geodes, but those swirly rocks underneath are genuine Atlantium ore veins. Your mining charges won't even make a dent. You're better off mining them with a drill anyways, and it'll need to be at least a Mark II.
So we don't have access to that yet. Okay, so Atlantium is out of the picture for now. We also had the job of upgrading this terminal, which is mainly why I started creating the mining charges. And last time we figured out that we need cables in order to transfer power through this system. I did make a couple of these. I hope 2 is enough. If not, we can always move it. You know, just 1 seems to be enough. Oh man. That kind of scared me. Okay, level 7 is complete. This doesn't create enough megajoules. Is that because we don't have enough power in the system? Accumulator charge. What the hell does that even mean, man? Is that because these are tier 1s and they don't produce it or something? Also, holy damn, we're already almost halfway through level 8. So there is an accumulator 2, but that just does capacity. So I don't think that's really what we're looking for here. You know, there's 2 inputs and it needs... even 2 inputs is not gonna do it, does it? Because then it will just turn into 300 megajoules instead of 320. Is there another input to this? It does not seem like it. Okay, my god. Yeah, alright, mildly recommended? What the hell does that mean, man? Because if the tier 2 drill bits don't work, then I don't think it's a mild recommendation, seeing as it's a necessary recommendation. I guess it's mildly recommended because it's far, it's not because tier 2 doesn't work anymore. Alright, one thing I can think about is if we make another one of these accumulators, will this turn into 160? Yes! Alright, so we just need to build a ton of these ones, eh? A bunch of accumulators. Basically, 32 of them. Alright, I'm also thinking of just moving all the accumulators to this room that we found a while back. This is where most of them are hiding anyway, and seeing as we connected this to the system, it is the perfect spot. Alright, only 10 more to go. However, it's gonna take ages for all this stuff to craft. So how about we just explore another layer? I better do that quick, because we're already halfway through the nether layer. Alright, let's go to level 6.
Production terminal in vicinity. A bulletin from deep reconnaissance follows. Look up.
Look up. I don't think he meant that literally. Oh, maybe look up as in we have to go up. Here's X-Ray.
I remember X-Ray. This production terminal isn't like Victor or Lima. This one was modded for a substance we developed here instead of back home. We called it calcite. Most of our core facilities were built out of things we brought from Earth. But when we started to actually develop factories down here, we realized we needed more. A lot more. Calcite was like magic. It resists the elements, it conducts electricity, and something in the limestone here makes it a snap to build. With the exception of being incompatible with our protection zones, it was the best structural material a groundbreaker could ask for. I'm incompatible with protection zones too.
Alright.
Extraterrestrial material detected. Advanced mining drill or upgraded tool required.
Bad plan. That plan sucks. Breaker, you're going to build and place as many mining charges as it takes to blow this wall into the next sector. We need to get to that distress call as soon as possible.
Alright. Jesus Christ, man. Gonna need to place a lot. Well, this was not part of the distress call, though. Where the heck would that even be? I'm not 100% sure. I'm guessing it looks like down here? Oh no, maybe down over there. You see there's another place we can go? Well, anyway, let's go check out this, because I did see that there's a couple things to scan. Craft speed. Oh, that would be very helpful right now. So if anywhere, I expect it to be in this one, because this is where a lot of the upgrades are. But it isn't. What the hell is that?
Excavation complete. Upgrade to excavator bit mark 3 moderately recommended.
Now it's moderately like recommended, eh? Yeah, I really cannot find it. Well, let's scan this as well. I guess all of these just scan the same thing, a guide to Calyx. We cannot interact with this yet. Oh, we can. That's not that bad, man. Kindlevine extract and plant matter fiber.
Terminal won't give us new tech until we make some initial repairs to it, Breaker. If you don't recognize anything it seems to be asking for, you might have to come back later.
What the heck is this? Monorail Depot 2811. Alright, so it turns out that all the things that we scanned on the site, all those machines, they do actually have something different to say. Instead of just hanging around here, let's go see if we can bust through some walls. So it looked like on the map there was something over here. These mining charges are pretty good. So what is this then? More facility? This seems to be part for the monorail system.
With so much coming and going, transportation and storage hubs oriented around monorail systems were crucial. Might be some good ideas here for how you could set up a few of your own.
Okay, so I was right. This is for monorails. What's up with these chests or these boxes? Just limestone? Alright, so far, not 100% sure what we are doing here. Doesn't really seem to be anything interesting. Crank generator Mark IIs. Okay, maybe I'll take that back. To be fair, Sparks didn't really have much cool stuff to say about it. Although this is pretty sick. These decoration walls. So there's a giant deposit of iron up here. Which I guess is good to keep in mind. I don't think we need it right now. But that seems to be it. This place was just for exporting a crap ton of iron. Alright, let's head back down. So you can see there's a giant cave system here still. That seems like if we go straight here and bust through this wall, yeah, we find something, alright? It seems to lead into another large looking well, actually, I was gonna say facility, but this looks more like living compartments, complete with streetlights. However, though, there doesn't seem to be much in these houses, but there is this main building that seems to lead farther. I'm surprised Sparks hasn't said anything yet. Alright, this seems to be a dead end. However, if you look on the map, there is stuff behind here. Does this just lead to a cave? That's it? And I guess there seems to be loot around here, but... what's inside? Ooh, Mark II freshers. Alright, I guess let's go check out level 7 then. It seems like we just have to go this way. On some more drills? You'd think these are the Mark II drills, though, seeing as that is what we require in order to dig this stuff out. And we seem to be stuck. Ah, I see, we're not supposed to come in through this side. Which probably means that is a protected area. You'd think for them working in this space, especially with drills, that they would, flatten it a little at least. So where would we have to dig from? It seems like there is this offshoot right there. Oh, I see something up there. How the heck would we get up there, though? I imagine this has to do with the monorail system, maybe? We would have to build that down? Let's unlock Rail Runner. Let's make a couple of these monorail tracks. Well, never mind, I suppose we were, of course, working on a bunch of the other things. We'll have to figure out another way to get up there. I guess good old construction could always work. Or maybe not, because it doesn't seem like we are allowed to build here. I guess in that case, my original idea wouldn't have worked either way. How the hell are we supposed to get in there, then? This might be for something that we just haven't unlocked yet, which in that case, it's going to be kind of useless to hang around here. Well, let's check out level 8, I guess. Can't really do much here on level 7. Oh, this one looks pretty nice. However, I'm pretty sure this one was called Research. So where is this research station at? If anywhere, there seems to be a silo-shaped location there on the map. That seems to be a man-made. So I'm going to head that way.
Warning. Unknown entity detected.
Okay. Well, it ain't man-made then, that's for sure.
Alert. Full spectrum analysis failure. Caution advised.
That's not good.
What in the world? Seems like more than another alien rock, but the scanner won't pick up on it. Are you getting as strange a feeling from it as I am? Not a memory. A feeling. I'm gonna set a protection zone around this thing. I don't want our machines near it either. Except... the perimeter was already set. It already exists?
Well, I imagine that we knew about this. If that is the case. Unless there's other people that have done it just now. Oh man, if you look on the map, there's a lot of Atlantium around here. This could be a great place to mine them. The other interesting thing is, weren't we supposed to get the tier 2 drills from this area? Well, it might be in whatever this place is. Where the heck is that? It's like through the wall here. But that seems to be buried completely. Well, this could be a problem. Especially since we only have so many of these charges. And we don't have the stuff on us to create more. And this won't do it either. Is this just a giant clump of this? It's also a lot closer to the elevator shaft, so we may just set up drills on this one. Oh, I found something, alright. Geronimo!
Access denied.
Damn it.
Voice authorization required.
Interesting that Sparks has nothing to mention on that. Also, some antenna here.
This dish must have been for some kind of experimental communication technology. As you can see, it's currently being pointed at a few hundred miles of rock, which makes absolutely no sense. I know there was some weird science to how the production terminals communicated with each other across sectors, and I remember it being one of those things that seemed to go down constantly. The backup system was a ton of buried wire. We like the backup system.
Whoop. And splash. Oh, I guess good thing we survived this and there is a way out of here. Oh, what's this?
When I was down in that facility, a part of me thought that maybe I was making all of this up. My crew, my life, the expedition. Your mind starts filling in the blanks you don't want to think about anymore. Like it knows there isn't any harm in it because you're never getting out of there anyways. A sinking feeling that keeps sinking. But it was real. There were hundreds of people here. Thousands. They worked here. We cared about them. We were in this together. I'm not saying all this to hold on to whatever happened to me. I'm saying this to let it go.
Damn. I also don't want to pick up all these things while we're talking, or while they're talking, because I generally have to boost the volume. And that is pretty damn loud. We got another upgrade. But again, I don't see it in our research thing here. Oh no, never mind, it's up here. But then where the heck is that crafting one that we saw earlier? Because that could be very helpful. However, I assume we're not supposed to be on this level for a long time, seeing as that HP jump is all the way up here on X-Ray. Unless we can unlock X-Ray already and work on two things at once. Alright, well, I gotta admit, that was a deep hole to climb out of. Alright, we cannot go in here, but I do see something up there still. Maybe we're able to go up there? Alright, I found my way up. I was just following the waterways, but on the top for a layer. Alright, we can interact with this one to repair it. We have enough of those. We need some more cooling systems, and I don't think we can make those on hand, right? I doubt at least we would. Yeah, we can make 6. We need, well, 10 more, I guess. That is very unfortunate. I imagine the Mark II drill would be in there, so we'll have to definitely come back to that. Alright, I placed enough accumulators down to get to 320 megajoules, meaning we should be able to complete Victor's quest. We also got a ton of Atlantium ore, I see now. I'm guessing we must have gotten that while we were blowing up, or blowing open the geo chunks. So that's good to know as well, that we can get that. Alright, seems like we finally have enough. Let's upgrade to tier 5, and we are gonna need a lot more. Damn it. As well as Mark II conveyors, 750 of those, my god. And we need to get into producing Atlantium ingots. But we now also have access to advanced electronics, which is actually advanced circuits.
Elevation to barracks level restored. Upgrade to excavator bit Mark III severely recommended.
Severely recommended. So it doesn't sound like... Yeah, it's still good, the tier 2. Which is great, because the longer the tier 2 is good, the longer we can use the tier 3s to drill with. We're going to Fright next, I guess. We haven't even been to level 9 either. There's just so much, and we still have things to do on the other floors as well. Alright, so I'm back at floor 5. We had this at the start of the episode. Let's open this up. Let's see what's inside.
Some kind of medical facility. It was pretty rare that people got sick or hurt, but better safe than sorry. And we should be able to find a few upgrades in mint condition because of it.
Alright, let's see what's on the computer. Lens set. Ooh, some more tier 2 cranks. I'll add those to the water wheels off camera. What the heck is this thing? A sail foot? Ooh, the upgrade. This is for the pack size tier 3. Oh, I thought we could scan the couch.
Irritating notifications on our suits if we didn't spend enough of our free time with these vitamin D lights. A friend whose name and face I can't remember anymore showed me how to disable them. I think I'll go ahead and disable the notifications on yours, too. As far as I'm concerned, your vitamins are your business.
I don't even think we got a single one. It would be funny if we got them and then suddenly it stopped getting them. Alright, these are a bunch of the medical halls.
I know the vibe of a giant broken surgical arm seems sinister in an abandoned hospital. But what doesn't seem sinister in an abandoned hospital?
You know, she is
These
right.
things were great. They could do checkups right through your suit.
What is this upgrade? Tool belt tier 3. Entire bed.
I was never this deep in the hospital. This is a much bigger arm, obviously for some kind of unexpected major trauma. Believe it or not, seeing this is encouraging. It's a reminder that we had plans within plans for every kind of failure you can imagine. All we gotta do is locate the giant robot arm version of what to do if the entire factory and everyone in it suddenly disappears.
This finally where the goodies are hiding? Hell yeah.
Essential technology detected. Assembler Mark II. Produces quadruple output for same resource input.
Oh. That is good. Quadruple.
What you're thinking, Breaker. Maybe we can get you out of the suit you're wearing and into one that can tell us who you are. Maybe even hear your voice. Give me a second, and I'll initiate the removal protocol. When a suit is all that stands between you and being killed by pretty much everything, they make it a little more complicated than pulling on a zipper.
Extraction protocol unresponsive. Connection to authentication server unavailable.
Great. You can't get out of this thing because nobody thought a mechanical override was necessary. How many times does the human race need to learn this lesson?
That's pretty messed up, man. But that is everything there was here by the looks of it. This facility was a lot larger than I thought it would be. I'm having a look through the tech tree, and we almost did everything with the regular purple cores. So it seems like soon we're gonna have to make the blue ones. I don't think we ever actually have to come back to this floor again. Like, the only thing it had was that Atlantium, but we found better ways of obtaining it. Everything is found on level 8, it looks like. We really have to figure out how to get in there, into that research station. However, that is going to be a problem for next time. And then in the next episode, I think we should go back to a lot of the closed doors we've been finding all over the place. and finally opening those up. So I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye everyone.